How to decorate a flower vase with a ribbon. You can transform a plain vase into something eye-catching and special using a simple ribbon. It's an easy, fun DIY project that can add a personal touch to the decorative vases around your home or spruce up a bouquet of flowers you are giving as a gift. Keep things simple with a regular bow, or create an intricate corset ribbon around your vase. Embellish the ribbon with rhinestones or feathers to add a little bling. Welcome to Best Choices. This video will tell you how to making a simple bow, tying a corset around a pillar vase, and adding other embellishments. Now let's get started. Method 1. Making a simple bow. Number 1. Choose a ribbon that complements the vase. Choose a ribbon that complements the vase and your bouquet or cut flowers. If the flowers are all one color, consider a patterned ribbon with that color highlighted. If your bouquet is full of colors and textures, consider a solid colored ribbon. Choose a width of ribbon that mirrors the proportions of the vase. If your vase is dainty, choose a thinner ribbon. If the vase is stout, go for a wider ribbon. If your flowers were presented in a bouquet or hand-tied arrangement, you may be able to utilize ribbon used on the arrangement even if the type of ribbon isn't suitable. The color will likely be a good source of inspiration. This is best suited to vases with a neck. For square, rectangular, or pillar vases, consider gluing your ribbon down. Number 2. Add a complementary ribbon for a pop of color or texture. Try adding raffia ribbon or twine to your first pick ribbon for a rustic look. Organdy ribbon is transparent and makes a great second ribbon. Try a lush, velvet ribbon to help accent a fall or winter bouquet with rich colors. Be sure to use a complementary ribbon that's thinner than the main ribbon. That way, it emphasizes without overpowering it. Number 3. Cut your ribbon S with room to spare. Experiment with wrapping the ribbon around the vase multiple times and decide if you want to make a large bow or small bow. Do a test run while the ribbon is still on the reel to decide on your desired length. Cut the ribbon end on a diagonal line for the cleanest edge. Stiffer ribbons like organdy and raffia ribbon make nice large bows. Ribbons that are made of fabric, like silk or velvet, end up looking droopy if the bow is too large. Number 4. Tie the ribbon around the neck of the vase. Tie the ribbon around the neck of the vase and make a simple bow. If you have two ribbons cut, line them up together so that the thinner ribbon is stacked on top of the thicker ribbon. Loop them around the vase together and tie them in a bow as if they were a single ribbon. If the two ribbons are different in texture, you may want to adjust the size of the bows individually. Number 5. Adjust the length of the tails as desired. If you have two ribbons, consider letting their tails be noticeably different lengths. You can also change the shape of the tails if you want to. For example, you could cut the tail of a wide, flat ribbon into a V shape to create a banner look. To cut a V shape, place your scissors at the bottom corner of one ribbon tail. Snip up and diagonally, stopping at the center of the ribbon. Place your scissors on the other tail corner and make an identical cut toward the center of the ribbon on that side to create the V. Did this video help you? Let's comment below, yes or no. Method 2. Tying a corset around a pillar vase. Number 1. Use a 6 to 18 foot piece of double-sided satin ribbon. You may need to adjust the amount of ribbon you use depending on the height and diameter of your vase. Choose a satin ribbon that is at least 1.5 inches, 3.8 centimeters wide in a color that will complement your bouquet. Double-sided ribbon is shiny on both sides look identical. If you are unsure about how long a piece of ribbon you should use, follow the directions using a piece of inexpensive twine as a dry run and then cut your ribbon accordingly. Number 2. Find the approximate center of your piece of ribbon. Place the center flat against the back of the vase, right below the top rim. You should have a length of ribbon extending on each side of the vase. Your left hand should be holding the left side and your right hand should be holding the ribbon extending out on the right side of the vase. Number 3. Wrap the ribbon around to the front and cross one side over the other. Twist the side that is on top so that it is underneath the other piece. Then, switch hands, and bring the ribbon around to the back of the vase again. Situate the ribbon right beneath your original starting point. You don't want the ribbon to overlap as you wrap the ribbon around the vase, line up the ribbon just beneath it. Number 4. Repeat the same crossover and twist motion. Repeat the same crossover and twist motion in the back of the vase. Bring the ribbon back around to the front. Repeat wrapping around and crossing over multiple times, moving lower down the vase with each wrap, until the ribbon is at the bottom front of the vase. You can create a very tight corset that covers most of the vase's surface by increasing the amount of times you wrap the ribbon around the vase. Number 5. Tie a simple bow at the bottom of the vase. Go around the back of the vase one last time, and then tie the ribbon into a bow in the front. Trim any excess ribbon until the tails are the length that you want. Be sure to cut the tails of your ribbon diagonally or cut a V shape out of the end for a banner trim. Did this video help you? Let's comment below, yes or no. Method 3. Adding other embellishments. Number 1. Paint a plain glass vase. Paint a plain glass vase if you want an extra pop of color. Use enamel paint to coat the inside of your glass vase if you want to retain the reflective surface of glass but add some color. Coat the outside of your vase to imitate a ceramic surface. Use a small household paintbrush or a large artist paintbrush to apply the paint. Allow the paint to dry for 24 hours before moving to the next step. If you paint the inside of your vase, use it for dried flower arrangements instead of fresh. The paint will come off into the water. Number 2. Cut out images to create a decoupage collage. Cut out images to create a decoupage collage for your vase. Decide how you'd like to arrange the images before you begin attaching them to the vase. Apply dishwasher-safe Mod Podge or a clear drying tacky glue to the back of each image. Then, attach your cutouts to the vase in the arrangement you planned. You can cut out fun images or words from magazines and books, or find images or words online and print them out. Once your collage is complete, allow the vase to dry for 30 minutes before using it. Consider applying a top coat of Mod Podge to seal and protect the decoupage. Number 3. Add feathers, beads, buttons, and bling. Add feathers, beads, buttons, and bling if you want a more ornate look. You could glue craft feathers onto the body of the vase, for example. Self-adhesive rhinestones are a simple option if you want to add some bling, or wrap colorful strings of beads around the vase. Get creative with inexpensive add-ons. Use dishwasher-safe Mod Podge or a clear drying tacky glue to attach beads, buttons, or bling directly onto the vase. Cut small pieces of ribbon and crisscross them into star shapes with a shiny bead at the center. Place glass beads in the bottom of your vase for an added touch. Use stones or shells collected from the beach or purchase glass craft beads in your favorite colors. Number 4. Finish the look by adding your ribbon. Finish the look by adding your ribbon to the finished vase. If you added a lot of embellishments, stick with a simple bow in a single color to keep the look clean. Add a little more flair by tying a corset or belted bow around the vase. Have fun with color combinations, patterns, and layering ribbons. Did this video help you? Let's comment below, yes or no.